It is Monday, April 14th, and I'm going to start out with this. The Brat Pack is supposedly or had a reunion. And remember a few years back, and I'm sure they'll recycle it. Oh my God, that evil Brat Pack, them rich teenagers out there enjoying their life, spending money. So of course, some got in some legal troubles. Most of those especially, I haven't heard nothing about. Anyway. Oh my God, those rich teenagers, especially back in the 80s, if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't be blowing it. Sure, we can say that in our 30s, 40s, and 50s, but when you're a teenager, 15, 16, 19 years old, and you got your mommy and your daddy wanting to make all that money, you think they're going to put many restraints on you? And, and again, most of these people remain completely clean. Oh, and that goes along with all this horse shit. You know, especially these Christian truther channels do it. Oh my God, look at this actor, actress, politician, whatever, having all these sex with all these women. What the fuck would you do if you had all that money? Oh, I wouldn't cheat on my wife. Give me a fucking break. I want to address something from Molly Ringwald here, though. Let me pause. Okay, Molly Ringwald took off to France for almost a decade at the height of her career. Why did she refuse to continue filming with Hughes? Did you know that she was offered the leading role in Pretty Woman and Ghost? And I know people will say, because I do it, well, if it would have been her, it wouldn't have been as good with whatever actors did them roles. Demi Moore did one, and I forget the lady in Ghost. We don't know that. We know it worked out because the movie we saw. But why did she leave? She wrote a book called All the Other Harvey Weinsteins that was published in 2017. When I was 13, a 15-year-old crew member told me he would teach me to dance, rubbed against me with his fucking hard-on. 14, another director stuck his tongue down her throat. What other should happen that she's not putting in the book? I mean, give me a break. I mean, but she fucking... I mean, thank God she got leather. Hopefully she wasn't actually raped. But, I mean, you know, it's just amazing what goes... most of the people, like I just in the Brat Pack, you know, stay clean. Oh, my God, drugs, prostitutes and all this. So fucking what, you know, like we all haven't done most of that, if not all of it, just on a lower financial scale. But let's pause here. And Trump's been talking about this, but now he orders the military to take control of the federal land at the southern border. Let me find out what they call it. Let me pause here. Second paragraph there. National defense areas where military activities would occur and put up tents or whatever. Maybe they'll put up fucking shelters. I don't know, houses, whatever. Anyway, that's the DMZ zone. That's all that is. And why do we need all that down there? Is there an ulterior motive or he's just doing his thing? And of course, it's cheaper to use active military because they get the same pay anyway if you don't add National Guard. But let's move on. And look at all the shit they're going through down there on that wall. This is a short video. Was this TikTok or something? I don't know. I don't know if that's TikTok or not, but that's the shit they're going through down there. I know, oh my God, the razor wires on the inside of the fence. That's so Americans can't climb over. Maybe, possibly, but more likely they don't want to work on the other side because then you get more gates. You got them, and you can't monitor it and see if they're cutting through it. But let's move on. This so-called basic income that these truther channels like, oh, Richie from Boston, this is going on. This is that thing in Pennsylvania, that guy just attacked the governor's, governor's mansion. My sister mentioned this to me about a month ago. No, the way Trump's pissing off various people and with all the political shit and the New World Order shit, I think we will eventually see legitimate, people going after him because those two that did. That one dude, all that controversy and all that conspiracy theory bullshit, that kid that shot at him at that event and clipped his ear, and then the other dude at the golf course, those kind of people are nut jobs. But the whole problem is we have all sorts of nut jobs like that and easily to manipulate people running around this country, and that's just going to increase. It's going to keep going. It's just the way we're going as a nation, as a country, as a fucking planet. That shit's going to continue to go downhill. And of course, if you have a truther channel, you can say, oh, this, look. Well, yeah, they told us this. Every day it's fucking happening. Every day it's going to get worse because, finances and everything else involved in this and, blah. Oh, and this dude, teenager, killed his parents. Supposedly was going to go and try to assassinate Trump. Some group of the Nine Angels or some fucking horse shit out of the UK. They believe that the Aryan race is going to go populate the Milky Way in the future. I mean, those are the nut jobs we have to run around this country that are going to do this kind of shit. Anyway. People occasionally RFB keep pushing this Denver basic income. Now, I reported on this 2 years ago when I was in Denver. They gave the homeless a basic income. Where is it at? A year-long test. I think I got a screenshot here. Group A got $1,000 a month for a year. Group B got a one-time payment of $6,500, followed by $500 a month. Group C received $50 per month. And I think they said, let me pause here. I got to find it. 800 people participate in this. 45% secured stable housing. Is that still true as of right now? I mean, 45%, and they wasted, how much money did they put in that? I should have thought about what I was going to do here. In other words, scripted it, according to Richie from Boston. $1.8 million. So just short of $2 million, at least they tried. Let's pause here. For a total a monthly stipend for 1 year, the remainder of the contract will be used for administrative costs. So how many jobs and how much of that money was wasted on people getting a fucking job and having their benefits? Let's pause here. Let's hit the Trumpy tariffs thing here real quick. Trump's tariffs on imported semiconductors chips are coming soon, but not right now. Pledge exclusion of smartphones, computers, and his reciprocal tariffs. This includes semiconductors. Let me pause here. Hang on. I'll kind of address. I just did. Hang on. Let's pause here. Of course, included some semiconductors and all this other. Why are they doing this? It's not because they give a flying fuck about the American people. They don't want the tariffs. It's because the government has to buy a lot of this shit, so they don't want it to affect. This is a big thing to affect them right now. And what happened to Trump building all the cell phone plants here and the semiconductor chips that are supposed to be expanding starting years ago? But let's pause. Here's a screenshot I did. I left a comment on Richie's video, Black Ops 2. This dude said, wait a minute, did Richie's tell us he's one of them? I said he always has been. A few minutes later, I added one and didn't take a screenshot that said, what the fuck did I say? I don't remember, but I added something else. But now he's got, if you go look at that video, he's got comments have been disabled. That's what he does when he starts getting flack and the people start speaking the truth in his comment section. He disables comments. Okay, this is his Black Ops 2 video, predicts World War events in 2025, 13 years later. Let's see Richie build up to his sales pitch.
Strange, unusual, kind of queer. So one of my subscribers just sent me this video, right? I mean, this link right here to Zero Hedge, and they're talking about how people are literally pulling out their 401ks right now. And it's drawn the attention of the nation's second...
Yes, I went and looked that up. People that are poorer are getting into some of their 401ks because they're losing money and need money for this or that. But nobody's... I couldn't find any article about people dumping their 401s, of course, but let's get on. And of course, do they want this? Are they happy with it? Of course they are, but let's go.
Second largest retirement plan provider. Yeah, they're catching on. And one of the other things that he said was, gold is on fire. Nice work, my friend. I'm using this Microsoft Word thing to cover up his email real quick. But
wow, that guy just happens to be putting in a Sell America Trade Sparks Gold Rush. Why? Because Richie likes gold.
Does that explain to you why I constantly talk about getting your 401k out of the bank before you can't anymore and turning it into gold and silver? So when they steal everybody's wealth, everything, all their 401ks, all their retirements, everything that they have in the banks, when they completely wipe out everybody's account and start it to zero, are you going to be at their mercy? Because now you have absolutely nothing? Or are you going to be smart and get your money out of the bank?
Okay, I think there's another part here, but Richie said you're going to be smart, get all your money out. Okay, look at it. This is fact. all these channels, not just Richie, but all these people, excuse me, I don't like to fucking misspeak. All these people that are spouting this horse shit about Bitcoin or whatever it is taking over. Richie from Boston, he's got till the end of September, and Trump's going to get rid of, we're going to be cashless in the U.S. That's Richie from Boston and other channels, not me. So Bitcoin's going to be it. Cash is going to be gone. The 401s and other retirement savings are going to be gone. So you need to have gold. Well, if all these people are switching to gold, and a lot of people have been all the years, which we all know will be completely useless in any apocalyptic this, that, and other thing, the collapse of society. Gold, if you're going to have physical gold, it would be as worthless as the physical paper dollar, the physical silver dollar, the quarters and nickels. None of that's worth a fucking shit when you need food and water and ammunition and etc. Let's pause here. Okay, a short time further. Let's see what he can. This is one of his longest gold pitches that he's done in a bit.
And even if it dropped down, it doesn't make any difference because
really,
it's better to have gold and silver in your hand than have absolutely nothing. Because, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, we don't know when Jesus returns. We have no idea. No man.
It's better to have gold and silver than nothing. How about fucking food and water, your instant soups, your instant oatmeal, anything? No, that doesn't make sense. And then he throws in the Christian thing right after because we don't know when Christ is coming. Let me pause here. I got to look up something else. Hold on a second. Let's go to Richie's Bible. This is New Testament, James 5:3. Warns against accumulating wealth, especially gold and silver, as these can be corrupted and become a source of judgment. Oh my God, the treasures are perishable, ultimately meaningless, while spiritual treasures are. It warns against accumulating. Don't do it. These can be corrupted, and so can you. So don't do it. But let's not show. It's Richie from Boston, so we can't read from the Bible. Pause here. Okay, short here. We all are familiar with predictive programming. Let's see what's said here. This guy's breaking down Black Ops 2 and what the... I've never been a gamer, so I don't know. I'm going to take this at face value. Let's see what's predicted in Black Ops 2.
Was released in November of 2012, and in every single Call of Duty game, there's a campaign. And in the campaign of Black Ops 2, China and the United States are in a Cold War. But why exactly did China and the United States get into a Cold War? As it says right here, it's because China stopped exporting rare earth elements, which is something that sounds ridiculous.
Okay, China stops exporting rare earth elements, but what is not in my clip, according to Black Ops 2, it happens this year, 2025. Is that happening? Yes and no. Has rare earth mineral exports to the United States completely stopped? No. Has it decreased because of the tariffs? Yes. But let me pause here and show another clip. I had to turn my phone sideways so he could read the background where China and the United States are in a Cold War after China stops exporting rare earth elements in this future. Something about future warfare, cyber warfare. Could that happen? Yes. Not going to happen. Just like, I'm surprised Richie did not, in this video, I'm surprised he did not combine this with the Deagle report that 3/4 of the U.S. population, and remember in the Deagle report, all those videos we saw the last few years, something like 70-80% of the U.S. population was supposed to be gone, dead, whatever, by 2025. Then the channel started saying by the end of 2025, because it doesn't happen. It's not going to happen, but let's pause. There's something else I wanted in here. Let's pause. Okay, I forget the name of this channel. Richie is using this video. I don't know. I guess this guy talks he fast forwards his videos when he uploads them. Listen to what he says here, and this is the way the Call of Duty Blacks. Listen to this. This is from Richie's video, from the other guy's video from Black Ops 2. This is when you get the facts behind the fiction. Oh, sorry.
sightings, and so forth. So is it very surprising that one of the most popular forms of entertainment, video games, would have predictive programming, like this right here, where news is coming out that China retaliates against the United States with new tariffs and rare earth export controls, just like it played out in the video game. What's even more interesting is that there's a location within...
Wait a second, he did not read all that like Richie from Boston doesn't. Let's do that again. Now, I'll read this.
Black Ops 2.
Let's back up here 20 seconds.
Warp sightings, and so forth. So is it very surprising that one of the most popular forms of entertainment, video game...
It says right there in the Call of Duty Black Ops 2, a fictional scenario involves a cyber attack on the Chinese stock exchange, leading to a ban on rare earth mineral exports, sparking global conflict and highlighting China's control over these resources. Well, that part doesn't just say the U.S., but let's say anybody, including the U.S., like that other. Anyway, this involves a cyber attack on the Chinese stock exchange. Has that happened yet? Fuck no, that we know of. But no, it's speak the truth in the video, along with mostly vastly bullshit like any other thing these people talk about. But let's pause here. Okay, I either never caught this before or never paid attention, but he's talking about his Richie from Boston TV.
You can find me on Rumble. You can find me on Richie from Boston TV. Absolutely no censorship. It's $2 a month. $2 a month.
No censorship on Richie from Boston TV. Well, there's no censorship here on BitChute. So why are you charging $2 a month? And I went and checked out that Richie from Boston TV. It does not say how many subscribers he has. So how much money is he making there? Does he have 1,000 subscribers? That's 2,000 a month minus whatever .tv takes, 25, even if it takes 50%, there's 1,000. I mean, this dude's raking in so much. Obviously, RFB, every last one of these channels, again, without exception, is raking megabucks, or they would have to get a job like the rest of us. Why don't they have jobs? They don't need to. They're making big bucks. And obviously, it even covers medical because they don't bitch about medical expenses, so they must be making that much money. But let's pause here. Okay, here he's talking about this one event changed the world. It's mostly not out of this. I had to keep skipping forward. It's 41 minutes long. He just got his channel back called Richie from Boston 2 after 5 years. Why did he even get that back? YouTube does not restore channels. But let's hear what he says here about Richie from Boston 2. He just got back.
6 years ago, and I'm recording this video because the channel I said it's probably going to get taken down was taken down because of this video. And I have to save this video before it's completely gone or the channel's gone. Because I've had my channel back for 2 days and they're already hitting me left, right, and center. But what I said about JFK is...
Richie from Boston, he just got back 2 days ago, is getting hit left, right, and center. Well, then he should be banished or temporary suspended. I forget what they call it on YouTube. But let me pause here. Let's go see if it's still going. There's his RFB 2 going strong right now, 125,000 subscribers. That might be the subscriber count from when they took down his channel. It's 10:22 a.m. Silverdale, Washington time. Let's play a video, make sure he doesn't have a strike.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston.
No,
Today is Thursday, the 13th of March, 2025.
It's still playing, so if they were taking him down left, right, and center, there'd be a pause saying he'd received a strike. But no, that's just more bullshit like always. Here's a shorter video he did 3 days ago. It's 14 minutes long. Let's see what he says here, and he keeps receiving. Matter of fact, he's using the same clip in his videos.
That is the plan. Bill Gates wants everybody dead, and that's a fact. If you don't...
Okay, if Bill Gates and the New World Order agenda, again, if these people want us all dead, or 70, 80, 90% of the USA's population, the Earth's population, why have they not done it? Believe me, believe you, you know they have the means with bacteria, viruses, nuclear weapons, lasers. They have the means to wipe out as much of this planet's population as they want to. Why have they not done it? Because they don't want to. Because they need us. We are their fucking sheep. We are their serfs. If they and this is so big and so true, not sarcasm or humor. They need us to provide entertainment and something to do with their day, their month, their fucking life. Without us, if they all go into their bunkers, what the fuck are they gonna do? Watch YouTube videos? Give me a fucking break. They need us in every way imaginable. But let's see what Richie has to say here. And he recycled it in his. I showed a clip of it, even though I didn't know at the time because I didn't see this shorter video.
If you don't believe it, listen to his TED Talk. I did. You did.
You did.
Before I go any further, YouTube did allow me to put this channel back up again, and it only took 5 years. But here's the deal. I'm under no delusions. I'll be taken down soon enough. You can find me on BitChute.
He's not going to be taken down anywhere like anybody else doesn't or does whatever. YouTube, of course, has their censorship. Nobody else does like YouTube, but give me a break. Let's go.
Unless you live in the UK, you can find me on Rumble. You can find me on Richie from Boston TV.
Richie
Absolutely
from Boston
no censorship.
TV.
It's $2 a month. $2 a month. And you can also find me on Odyssey, as well as Facebook and Twitter or X, whatever else you call it. And there's no reason to hide on Facebook anymore. It doesn't make any difference.
Give me a fuck. I mean, come on, fucking stop it. We're all used. We're all abused. The mainstream media, the New World Order, the truthers, the patriots. Everybody's using us. Everybody's abusing us. Everybody's distracted. Everybody's divided. Give me one example. Just give me one example. If anybody out there, I don't care if they're on a video platform, anywhere in this fucking country, the United States of America, give me one example of anybody that is actually trying to unite everybody underneath one common cause. Do not fucking count these assholes making videos with sales, ads, and sponsors because they are not doing anything. Every last one of them, including Richie from Boston, because he said it lots of times over the years, it's not my job, it's not my duty to do anything. It's to give you people an access to assemble and do this and do that and the other thing. Fucking liars, frauds, and and shills, etc. Let's pause here. Oh, I should have kept going for these last 10 seconds or whatever, but let's hear what Richie had to say here.
Already data farmed us to death. They know everything about us. There is no hiding anymore. Just simply trying to fight back until the wheels fall off. Here we go.
Trying to fight back until the wheels fall off. Where is the fighting back? There's no fighting back. Oh my God, well, my favorite channel, my beloved channel, my God, my truther says this, says that, the other thing. Well, what do you do? What do I do? What does everybody do? We listen. What do? We listen. Okay, are we fighting? Oh my God, I tell people about other shit that I heard. I mean, give me a fucking break. That's how pathetic we are as a nation, as a fucking human species. I want to play, this is 36 seconds from a South Park episode. I got to play pause, but you won't really notice it because I want to post this on YouTube. This is what our truther channels do. Watch what Cartman does on the chalkboard here.
This is not the school we grew up in, and I don't know if we can get it back. So let's take a look at exactly what our school president wants. What is she trying to achieve? Let's just take a look at these key words here. Wendy's made it clear she wants our school to be a more
Oops, sorry. Oh, I fucked that up.
integrated leftist and liberal place. But you see, when that happens, what we get is a socialist, modern, utopian, reformed farce of a school. So when you look closely, it becomes very obvious what Wendy wants. KILLSMURFS. Our school president wants to kill Smurfs.
When these channels watch South Park or other movies, the New World Order agenda, they will never address things that can point at them. What do all these channels do with all these initials and all this shit? There's shit at the beginning of acronyms or letters and other shit. They like Walmart, rearrange letters and add a couple and you have martial law. Fucking retarded. And has that ever happened? Any threat of martial law in the U.S.? Fuck no. Gun confiscation? Fuck no. I mean, etc. and so forth. Richie from Boston, you fucking reject shill. I have to throw this in because this is astonishingly fucking stupid. And this is the kind of shit that Richie from Boston, I'm sure other channels are putting out there. Because Richie from Boston said it. This is about those dire wolves, those wolves that were supposed to be extinct for 10 or 13,000 years. Listen to this bullshit, and this is what people believe. Lots of people, anyway.
The animals' well-being that we're creating and everyone else's well-being and other animals' well-being. So these are going to be big animals. The dire wolves are on.
They're going to be big animals.
150 pounds. They come up to maybe your belly button, and they're hyper-carnivores. They're eating cows, horses, house pets, etc. And if you think of the film Jurassic Park, where scientists brought back dinosaurs, thinking how nice we'll have them in a zoo, everyone will look at them. The dinosaurs ran amok, and they started to attack the humans.
Oh my God, we go from dire wolves to dinosaurs like in Jurassic Park, and they started eating humans and taking over the planet.
We're messing with nature. We're genetically engineering these wolves. It turns out that we learned...
Okay, let's pause here. Okay, let's look what the company had to say on that dire wolf, because they combined it with they put the genes in a gray wolf. A gray wolf has approximately 19,000 genes. Colossal Biosciences has made 20 edits to 14 genes in a gray wolf DNA to create what they refer to as a de-extinct dire wolf. Give me a fucking break. Come on, that's fucking nothing. And I've watched all these fucking crime shows over all these years. I don't think they can revive DNA that old. But anyway, we'll give them that. So 20 edits to 14 genes out of 19,000 genes. Give me a break. Oh my God, they're going to recreate dinosaurs. They're going to bring forth demons and Satan and his angels and his legions. Oh wait, they don't need that. They have CERN to do that, but that's never happened. They don't need CERN to do that because in the Bible, God says God gave control of Earth to Satan. Let me pause here. Let's address that. Okay, I'm going to go by my notes here. What Richie from Boston was called a script. I got to stick this in front of my own face. Okay, let's go to the book. This is going to be just like 1 minute. The book of Genesis. God creates Earth with man and a woman. And God gave earth to him. An angel sins and becomes Satan and runs the earth. God gave Satan the earth. Then God floods the earth to get rid of all evil and sin, but that doesn't work out good. We still have sin. Then he creates his son from a virgin birth, even though it's not the first virgin birth, if you want to believe that angels fell from heaven and had sex with women. But anyway, the New Testament, God impregnates the Virgin Mary, sacrifices his son, Jesus Christ, to forgive all. Let's really fast forward to Revelation 20. God chains up Satan for 1,000 years. God then releases Satan for quote unquote for a time, and God then regains and takes control back from Satan. What kind of fucking bullshit is that? That is no different than the Mormons or whoever that believe there's this octopus god that came down, that is so fucking stupid. How can you believe that shit? Read your fucking Bible if you're a Christian and you made it this far. That might be it. Let me pause here.